No. This is a restaurant with medical theme. The staff with charming body has to wear nurse clothes when working. Even the customers also have to wear patient clothes. Fruit syrup will be sucked into a syringe and fed to the patient by the service staff. For example, not yet finished eating, the patient will be received special care. This is a real restaurant, located in the US state of Arizona. That is very profitable, but strangely, the owner of the restaurant, John, seems to only want his customers to turn into hundreds of pounds of obesity. Why? Here, customers who only need to weigh more than 350 kilograms can eat for free. All food is cooked to be very unhealthy. Although it is legal, it is also fatal. America's most unhealthy hamburger is this restaurant's. Not only fries, but also the meat in the hamburger is fried in lard. So the taste is much more fragrant than many other restaurants. But the calories in a 4-layer hamburger are almost 10,000 calories, equivalent to 1.5 pounds of fat. This patient ordered a 3-layer hamburger last time. The results went to heart surgery. But this time came again to order another 1-layer hamburger. The restaurant has had 2 cases of customers has heart disease recurrence. The ambulance has arrived. John used this for propaganda. The restaurant representative, who is also extremely heavy, didn't limit his food intake, so he was died when wasn't yet 30. But this made John even more excited. You may feel that this person's interior is really dark, but in fact, all John does is to remind people not to eat out of control. In the past, he has built many weight loss devices, calling people for doing exercise to lose weight and have a healthy body. As a result, no one noticed him, so he went back and opened this evil restaurant, but he didn't want the restaurant to be popular. Any restaurant scandal is good news to him. As long as this restaurant has a bad reputation, more and more people will be aware of the harmful effects of obesity. But if you see the amount of customers, you will know that his route is still very long. This woman weighs more than 270 pounds. But she is an American celebrity. She not only has a website, but also attracts a lot of male followers. The online praise even made her feel like a queen. And her boyfriend tried his best to help her gain weight. Her name is Nikki. People lose weight, but she wants to gain weight. At the same time, she is determined to become the fattest artist in the world. She has to eat 3 main meals a day. Of course, she also had to eat a lot of snacks, cashews, popcorn, sweets, cheese and many other high-calorie foods are her favorites. Justin, 24 years old, used to be her fan. Now, he is her boyfriend. He said, when he saw her in a shopping mall, it looked like he picked a diamond in a bush. He extremely loves cooking for Nikki. They shared in full of love. They had their own demands. When Nikki ate 10 cheese hamburgers in one, Justin's heart felt extremely satisfied. He even made a list of dishes. Even though Nikki had eaten enough, he continued to feed her. At the same time, he often cheered her on. Come on, you're the fattest. Just like that, Nikki gets fatter and fatter, but she's happy. You may feel they are crazy, but there are many people like her in this world. America has a coffin factory that often designs large coffins. Usually the weight reaches 450 kilograms. If it was in our country, this coffin factory would not be able to open. This factory receives orders again and again, because these large coffins are all for those obese people. The owner of the coffin factory, based on previous experience that obese women are mostly like pears and men are like apples, he took this as a guide to determine the size of the coffin. Many funeral homes in the US are also affected by obesity. Every time an obese person's order is received, it takes 3 to 4 days for the staff to process. They also prepared a lot of specialized surgical equipment for organ transplantation. An obese person can draw out 20 to 30 liters of solution, 3 times higher than a normal person. Even the burning process also isn't the same as others. For obese people, the burning temperature must be low. When the body was burned in the machine, a lot of fat was released, directly fall to the floor. How terrible to think. Of the 7 great sins that we are familiar with, one is greed. In ancient age, it usually appeared on the people of nobles. The Romans had a bad reputation everywhere because of that legendary big party, King of Sweden, Adolf Frederick. Each meal was extremely luxury. When he was 60 years old, he ate continuously 14 cakes, which he liked. As a result, sudden death. When he died, he was still clutching the spoon. Later, people called him the king eats to death. Nowadays, eating uncontrollably is slowly popular in public. This guilty is increasingly popular, but food has no guilty. If human can learn how to control their craves, this is a concerning problem.